Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on Solana. Wanted to do a full update. We're at some critical levels right here, and well, I mean, you could say we have actually broken out, which technically is true. So just wanted to talk about the feasibility of that breakout and just in general what to expect. Because, I mean, if this breakout holds, and then I'm talking about, well, I'm basically talking about this level right here at 121.5, and what you have there is you can see we had previous balance established right there, and then basically from 121.5 up to 123.5, which is the low of the balance right here, in combination with the high of the balance right here. That's the main level we're looking at right here. So that's this level right here. It's better if I do it this way, because if I'm going to draw it, I'll start at 121.5 and I'll end at 120, which obviously doesn't help. So we've been able to reclaim this level, and you can see this brown line right there. That's the 30-day rolling VWAP, which is an amazing gauge to see how strong the price is. And you can see it very often functions as resistance, and just in general, like when we break above that, it's most likely the price is going to rally higher. So we have broken above that and also above this level, and now we have a small fair value gap, but that's most likely to get filled. So the question is, on a Saturday where the volume is dropping down across the board, at least for most major altcoins, can we actually trust this breakout? For Solana, the volume is actually still relatively stable here, and I tend to be relatively positive here for Solana, or optimistic, I should say. And that's for multiple reasons. I mean, like I said, the volume is holding up relatively well against Bitcoin. And then outside of that, yesterday we actually saw some specific Solana strength. It was very brief, but in the morning we had this moment where Solana and some ecosystem coins, such as Jupiter, such as Mu, such as Popcat is still popping off, by the way. But we saw that was going on, so some actual interest of buying into the Solana ecosystem again. And I think if you take a look at the metrics here, like the DEX trading volumes have bottomed out. We're actually, relatively high the last week compared to March. And the TVL obviously depends on the price, so we cannot really use that. But given those reasons, I am fairly positive about Solana here. The thing is, first of all, fundamentally, external factors influencing the markets are still incredibly volatile and incredibly unpredictable. So then we're talking about the stock market, we're talking about the volatility index, which is still quite high. So therefore, would I trust a breakout like this on decent volume in the weekend? I personally would not for a trade. All right, and then outside of that, what you can also see is that quite a lot of leverage has went into the price here for Solana. The last time that happened, we had to reset that, and I also think we left some imbalances right here at 115 and 114. So even though this is great, and it's great to see that Solana is doing something like this, and it is possible that we'll be able to hold this, and I'll keep you updated on that. I think it's more likely that, short term we might be able to hold it and get some more bullish momentum into 128, 129. But I think ultimately we're going down for that level right here at 116, 115 to fill the imbalance, hold from there, and then from there get some sustainable bullish momentum. That is what I think is most likely, given what we see and given what we know right now. Now, I'll definitely keep you updated on that, the fundamentals, the technicals, what's going on, especially if you're interested in that. But for now, I'd say that's most likely here. And just in general, I mean, if you go to the 1 hour time frame, this doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but it's a little strange of price action, and that's also leaving some imbalances behind. But like I said, I'll keep you updated on that. For now, I'd say this is what I expect. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.